So the story's not done with Hasami just yet. She comes back just in the nick of time to wake up. And I guess this from the effects of last episode, she got herself a little bit of upgrade and a different kind of personality. But we don't know much about Hasami besides her personal backstory, but we know much of her personality as she was just this average girl who wanted to be above average but failed to do so, so got extremely depressed. But now it seems like she got herself a bit of an upgrade thanks to her death experience. But the question is this the same Asami or is it someone else? Who can say? Well, I don't know much about it because, the explanations in these shows and any of these series is just too much for me to handle. And I'm the type of guy who likes to break things down, but when it comes to that scientific stuff, leave me out of it. I'm a philosophy guy, okay? Anyways, she's up here, super strength, kick ass. She can calculate things, determine the distance, the speed, and even have great smell and sound and hearing. But, for the love of God, please give this girl some clothes. But then again, she's hanging around someone like Esther, so of course Esther herself wasn't even self-conscious when she was changing from Accelerator, so I guess she's like, this is okay, as long as we do the mission. Like, come on, man. Well, Accelerator was being a total badass at the beginning of this episode until his wound on his head opened back up again and he became unconscious. Same time, once again, another sister has been kidnapped. Another Mikasa sister. Why is it so hard to say that frequently? With my tongue. Yes, Misaka sister has been kidnapped. A clone. And she was helping out a bit, But until, these people from the DA are just, they're some scummy people. I don't see how their sense of justice really is helping anybody if you're taking people, killing them, turning them into weapons like freaking Metal Gear and causing explosions. Plus, you're willing to take hostages. How do you think you're the good guys? It's like people on Twitter who think they're the good guys even though they're trying to ruin people's careers and slander their names and dox them. I don't know how they see it's good, but to them it is for some reason. Very strange, right? Well, anyways, it seems like the DA is getting out of control. Way out of control. First, the higher-ups thought they could control these people, but no. Some of them used to be part of anti-skill, and they were presumed heavily injured or dead or something, but now they secretly share a common goal and ideal inside a joint underground group, looking like anti-skill. It's kind of like the thing in Fallout with the Brotherhood, there's the East Brotherhood and the West Brotherhood, and they split off wearing a different kind of coat of paint in a way. That's pretty much how it is. And as you can see right here, they have more strong, ambitious ideals. They're not trying to keep the peace. They're trying to do absolute execution and order by any means necessary, which is not good. For anything. When you go extreme on any side, it's not good because you're leaving some sort of balance out. And we need balance in the world after all. But these guys are causing a mess to the point where the bigwigs are just putting their information out there. In a way, you can say they're being doxxed. Every member as part of the DA is being released to the actual anti-skill. And they're like, whoa, how can we know about this? All this stuff has been hidden from us. Well, you can expect your own government to actually tell you every single freaking thing. You're just a dog in the end of the day. Where they point, you go to. That's just how it is. But now, thanks to the bigwigs thinking, okay, these guys are out of control, and we need to do something about it. I know, we just blame it on them and let them be caught. So the plan now is to eradicate the DA. In the meantime, it seems like the scientist guy wants to have the clone sister and do a little bit of experimenting on her. Oh God, please don't. Pray this poor little Mikasa is safe because it's not gonna be good. I just don't like it when the poor little Misaka sisters get hurt because the Misaka sisters are just, I like them better than the original one. A lot of people got mad at me when I say this, but I do. Last Order, worst, the one in Russia, and of course the original one's just traveling around the place. I don't know. They just seem more, enjoyable to watch, in my opinion. So don't get mad if you like the original one. I can see why. She has her pointers, but I guess to her it's just like, she's just not main character material enough. And then you know to be the MC to be the most popular, as you can clearly tell. Well, anyways, it seems like Accelerator has more stuff to do because a group of little kids with very scary powers just been unleashed and causing serious hell towards the city by destroying whatever's left of the DA and some scary ass powers to the point that they can just look up at the sky and all the eyes just showing out like, wow. So these kids seem to be in cryogenic sleep, as in they've been sleeping for a long time in a cryo chamber. A lot of people use this. I don't know how accurate it is. Like, can you really keep a body that long in cryogenic sleep, and can it really come back as a fully functional body? And in reality, I don't know. But in a lot of science fiction shows, it's the top thing to use when you're surviving a crisis or keeping some uncontrollable suspects on a leash, in a way you could say. So that being said, these little freaks are now going around causing racket, and they have a mission to do. So how is Accelerator going to do this? And how is Esther and Hasami, what's the meaning of my names today? We're going to handle their little situation. Not much. Pacing of this episode was pretty much on point. It was more talk dealing with the DA was the main focus of this episode, more than anything else. It's just, when you have a radical or extreme group on any side, whether for good or bad, and a lot of people seem to be on them at first because they have that charisma, like, well, I'm for these guys. And then all of a sudden, they stay too on edge, too extreme all the time on everything, to the point where you're like, okay, I think we need to calm down a little, but they can't calm down. They're on edge, man. They can't stop. So therefore, like, okay, I don't want no one knowing I was associated with these people, so we're going to try to bury this on the rug and get rid of them. Make them into the enemy. And you can actually see that in today, especially in today's politics, where you see a group or people of activists you see as good guys. You like their ideals and stuff like that, but they're too extreme to the point where things you don't agree with, and if you don't agree with them, they'll immediately attack you by it because you got to agree with everything they say. There's no room for discussion. And because of that, it became kind of suffocating around the neck. And you're like, okay, I can't be around these people no more. I thought I was for them at first, but now we gotta cut our ties. But when we cut the ties, they're going, okay, now you're our enemy. It kind of turns out like that. It happens every single time with these extreme groups, man. You never join an extreme group, even if you agree with them or disagree with them. Never join them, because sooner or later, they're going to snap because they don't have true control even over themselves. You know, they're a ticking time bomb, so you don't know when they're going to explode. So anyways, that's what I got for this video. Very nice, interesting. You know, not much action, but it's starting to set up things for the plot to continue and go further ahead. And not to mention the opening was showing some new characters and faces. So yeah, I like how they're doing that, you know. I like it when openings change as the show goes on, you know. So not only the show itself develops, but showing us the opening. It's really nice. It's like JoJo and stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, of course, hit that bell icon so you're notified every time I upload. Macro Anime, signing out.